to the Hockey Nation live show short video. We have a couple of breaking news today, November 4th, and 2020. So let's start with a signature happening this morning around 9 o'clock a.m. The New York Islanders and also the defenseman Ryan Pulock have an agreement of a 2 year contract at $10 million for 2 years, and of course there's an AAV of $5 million for per season for Ryan Pulock. In 68 games last season, he scored 10 goals. He has 25 assists for a total of 35 points. During his career, he played over 234 games. He scored 31 goals, 77 assists, and of course 108 points during his years out with the New York Islanders. He was 2013. He was a 15th overall pick by the New York Islanders. We already know what he brings on the table for the New York Islanders. He played over 22 minutes, the TOI time per on the ice every game. Maybe defense number one, defense number two for the New York Islanders. He's a good defenseman as also in power play. So a good signature. By doing this today, he's awaiting his hearing for the salary arbitration, where it's always good when the players and the team have a good agreement and they can move on for the next contract. So a good signature for Ryan Pulock, 2 years, $10 million, $5 million per season. Then let's go move on. We just hear about maybe 2 hours ago. Bad news for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They lost one of the top players forward, the top 6 player, Segiun and Nyquist, for over maybe possible for 5 to 6 months. He has a surgery, a left shoulder surgery. He have a liberal tear on his left shoulder, and it's a big loss for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Remember last season, last year, July 1st, he signed as a UFA for the Blue Jacket after many years with the Red Wings, Detroit Red Wings. So big loss for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Talking about loss, we have to go now with the finalists of the Stanley Cup final, the Dallas Stars. They are going to miss at least for a minimum of 2 to 5 months possible. Two big players for them. First of all, the goalie, the goaltender, Ben Bishop. He's got a surgery on his knee. So he's going to be out for a minimum at 2 or 3 months. And of course, their center number 1, Tyler Seguin, is going to be missed also for 2 or 3 months with a hip surgery. So 2 big loss also for Dallas. So they are maybe not going to start the season 2020-2021 when the NHL is going to return. We still don't know when they're going to return. The last update we heard, it was maybe the beginning of January. Some said maybe at the end of January. Some now they are predict maybe in February. So it's something we have to follow up with the NHL and see when they are going to come back on the ice. Finally, the last news is Ryan Strome for the New York Rangers. The RFA is going to be tomorrow. Is going to be on the hearing salary arbitration between him and the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers offer him a $3.6 million. He returned with a $5.7 million. When we have a disagreement or a difference between $2.1 million, I predict is going to go to 50-50 and going to bring 4.5, 4.6. Expect this result tomorrow. We'll come back for you guys to let me know what the result of the race during his hearing tomorrow. Meanwhile, remember, Strome had a good season last year with the Rangers. He had over 59 points, 18 goals. and of course he played with Panarin, where he got 95 points with the Rangers. Rangers are going to be another team, maybe possible to make the playoff. They have a chance to make it with the first round pick overall, Alexis Lafreniere. So all the news, just to resume what happening. New York Islanders signed Ryan Pulock a 2 years contract, $10 million. Segiun and Nyquist is going to miss at least 3 to 6 months for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Signed for the Dallas Star, Ben Bishop, goaltender, and also Taylor Seguin. And finally, tomorrow we're going to hear about the result of the hearing from Ryan Strome for the New York Rangers. This is called Frenchy from the Hockey Nation Live Show. I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and of course on your Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And remember, we have every day from Monday to Friday a daily show for 1 hour every day at 11 o'clock Eastern Time with my co-host Michael DeVellano.